3D glasses. It's all very puzzling. I bought them in the pound shop, and the woman said, "Do you really want to buy them?" So I've got them. Fantastic. Lord, brilliant. Valentine's Day, brilliant. I can't see anyone, by the way. So it's not. Who's looking forward to Valentine's Day? Good. I'm going to take them up for a second. Yes. So tips for Valentine's Day. I'll give you some tips. Get the girl an hour price voucher. Oh, you see what I did? I did that last year. It didn't work because our price doesn't exist. And also a picture of a really nice bracelet and that. You think, oh, he's going to get it. He's not. He's just going to get the picture. No, conned on Valentine's Day, the worst. A friend of mine, someone died. Ooh, changed colour. I was so sad. I didn't know what to say, so I said the wrong thing. Said, oh, my granddad's dead. I said, oh, that's bad. Said, oh, right. And I went, oh, yes. And I went, was it a good death? He said, you can't get a good death. I said, oh, shit, I've crossed the line. I may as well just jump over it now. And I said, was it a good casket and that? He said, you can't have a good casket. You twat. So I said, was it a good buffet? He said, no, you can't have a good buffet. Oh, so my advice to you is never mention anything about funerals. I just shut up after that. I don't care, to be honest with you, It's just boring now, Dating, because we're on the love theme, you see. Because I went back from love to death, Waterloo Station in London is in my head was a romantic location to meet a girl. So went there, there's one and that, and she said, oh, meet this Nixon W. Smith. I thought, sexy, and she might buy us a paper. I don't know. So I got there, met outside, and a hand was a bit weird. I've got to be honest with you, right? A hand. No, it really was. It was covered in like a tea towel, and there was blood dripping off it. And I said, this is weird. She said, oh, it's okay, I've just cut a lemon off, and I got excited. Oh, Jesus, this girl's fucking weird, right? I said, can I hold your hand? Sorry, in a cockney tone. Can I hold your hand? I was like, that's really bad. But anyway, it was kind of hold your hand. I was like, I'd rather not, the train's coming now. And I ran away. Oh, I had to block on Facebook. It was very nightmarish, So never meet anyone in Waterloo Station. That's my advice to you. Who's a fan of Japanese films, by the way? I.e. Ring, the film.
Hey!
Good, yes! Well,
awesome film.
It is. It's a film and a half. Yes, I do apologise. So basically, this girl said to me on the first date, "I love Ring." I was brilliant. I love it as well. I love Audition as well. It's brilliant. Calm down. And she said, "Oh, I really love it." And I was like, "Oh, brilliant." Said, "Oh, I've got me back. I've got the girl from Ring." I was like, "That's a bit weird, And the sad thing is, only lasted 2 days. Never got to see her back. Never got to see a girl's back as much as that. Just to see the back and see if you really had a Ring person on, That's the darker watch, so nothing wrong. Yes, and who's ever had a stalker? Yeah. Well, I did a gig on Saturday, and everyone went, "Hey, loads of stalkers," I don't know if it was just a Saturday night, and people were just like, "Yeah, stalkers." Well, I had a stalker, and she was a bit weird, I went to a gig in Sunderland, and she was there, just standing there, and she came over, had a bit of chat, so it's fair enough, And then she wandered off and started writing everything down. I go, oh, here we go, got a problem. If someone's writing everything down, Christ, the shit I talk. And she's written it all down. I was like, oh, imagine if she was like doing some sort of blog or something. She had. Oh, God, she's written a MySpace blog. And back in the day, obviously, no one ever did that. Even mental cases don't go on MySpace. And she's written everything I said down, word for word. What my jacket was and stuff and all that sort of thing, and punctuation, And then I saw her at the Clooney, and she was chatting away, and standing next to Maximo Park and all that, and listening to what they were saying, and writing it all down. I thought, you bastard. Oh, lost a stalker. So my advice is never lose a stalker. They're fun, They're always good for a laugh. And also what you said. They also tell you what you said. I'm always intrigued by the future, because it's tomorrow. But I want to predict it. So I'm going to tell you some of the things that I think is going to happen in the future. People are going to be dancing on the ceiling like Lionel Richie, an 80s joke. The Smiths are going to reform. Luminous cats. Police Academy in 3D. That's a personal one, I think. Everyone has their own personal TARDIS. Come on, we're brilliant. Mining class. You know it's going to happen. You know mining class is going to be around forever and ever and ever and ever. X Factor on the moon. And one which, if you ever get in some sort of production company, is going to happen. Chris Morris remaking Last of Summer Wine. Imagine that. It would be crazy. It would be mental. Who's ever swam in their life? Brilliant, you know, because there must be someone who just went, I've never swam, I've never had the joy of a butterfly stroke thing, you know. But in South Shields, where I used to swim when I was a kid, I don't think it was a phenomenon, because everyone was like, they had the floats, you know, if you're a bit rubbish and that, you know, a bit slow or something, you had a float. You had a float for a week, but after that, it's like, oh god, he's a bit rubbish, you know what I mean? He went behind. And in South Shields, they had bite marks out them. Who's biting? Why are you biting? You know what I mean? I was like eating my crisps at the end, thinking, right, I can wait. You know, I don't know. From the way you're laughing, it's obviously not a South Shields based thing. It's weird. Yes, pornography. Yes. Obvious. I'm brilliant with segues. Yeah, an ex of mine went on a date with a guy who lived in a loft, and he was known as Lofty. I like how he thought of that. Yeah. Good nickname, you know. And on the first date, he actually gave it a DVD, and it was a compilation of pornography. Which was, and he just said, "This is what I want to do with you." It's not right, you know. And it's the romance time now as well, you know. That just to me just says scruffy, you know. And he's not even trying, you know what I mean? It's like, come on, you know. Who likes to come dine with me? It's a guilty pleasure, yes. Well, I'm going to give you my kind of fancy lineup. We think it was like some sort of Ian World mental. Come dine with me. Anyway, so come down with me. Person number one would be Davros. Just because I want to know what he thinks, you know. And I just want to see him looking towards the camera, and he's like sidling around the kitchen. It'll be brilliant. Lady Gaga, because she's always game for that. You know, and I just know that she's going to cook a hat or something. It'll be mental. And then I would have the last off Mad Men, just because I like it. I can't remember her name. Yes. Oh yeah. She'll be there. And then I'm going to throw out the audience. Who else would you like to see in that scenario? Anyone?
Samuel L. Jackson.
Did you say Samuel Jackson or Michael Jackson?
Samuel L. Jackson.
That would be pretty interesting. I think you'd get quite bored. You know, I think you'd be like, this is rubbish. You're just waiting for Davros to do something funny. You know, it's like, oh, Jesus. I was at the Winter Fair in London quite recently, and there was a shop that no one was there, and I felt quite sorry for the girl. And, oh, that's sad, you know. And then I realised what she was selling. She was selling ties. What you thinking of? You know, no twat's going to go there. You know, you're just like, oh, wooden tie. It's like, I'm going to roll it around your neck. I think I'm going to roll it around your neck, you know what I mean? It's wood. It's rubbish. You know, I felt really sorry for that. I walked up and I said, I can't do it. I can't buy a wooden tie from you, you know. She seemed like really chilly as well, you know, with a wooden, she was the one wearing the wooden tie as well, just going, look, it's great, isn't it? It's really not, you know, just leave it, I'll move on, you know. Plastic's the way it goes. So, Callum Best, right? He's a bastard, he's a love rat, you know, and I've read about him in tabloids, you know, and like, I think I'm too nice, you know. I think my girlfriend would say I'm not bastardy enough. I've got a bastard fault. So I'm going to try and be more of a love rat. So I've worked out a few things, and there's going to be movement in this as well. I'm going to try and use a bit on the stage as well. So to be a love rat, I got my girlfriend an hour price voucher. Love rat. Oh yes. Come on. Let's move. Yeah, let's go. You were doing some sort of gesture there.
That was me.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah, it was quite interesting. Yes, and also bought a CD. Remake, Kid. Yes, it was very nice. It was a nice gesture by you, but it was slightly scratched. You guessed it, Love Rat. Oh yeah. And I also booked a restaurant. Got a really nice table. She turned up. I didn't. Love Rat. Oh yeah. Thank you very much. Thanks.